Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the MakeCode Arcade Advanced stream. I am Richard. Richard on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Shannon at Chicago on the MakeCode forum.
And this is, I forget what we decided. MakeCode Senior?
MakeCoders.
MakeCoders stream.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because it's just me and Shannon. And we're going to be working on our game show game. We started this on Monday, I think. And we're making a game that's kind of inspired by like Wheel of Fortune or like, Price is Right, 1960s style game shows.
You're not sharing your screen to me. Is that intentional?
No, it's not. 1 second.
I can also watch on the stream, just like slightly delayed. But
No. I'll fix it. We're gonna disappear for just a second. So you guys can't see all my secrets. And we're back. Okay. So we're going to well, first let's go over what we've done so far. So we made a little cutscene to start out our game. And you might notice there's a little bit different now. I made these little podiums, and I made it so that they all walk behind the podiums. I just did that off stream because it's just kind of tedious, and I figured, I got a little bit of time before stream starts. So let's go ahead and watch our cutscene. We have our host, Chet, and down comes the thing that says, "Guess the thing." Chet walks over there. All right, let's welcome our contestants. Our first contestant describes themselves as an avid hibernator. Please join me in welcoming B. Our next contestant hails all the way from Northwest Dakota. Their name sounds perfect for our game. It's Smarty the Cat. Our final contestant spends her free time doing math problems. Give a hand for Samantha. Now they all walk behind their little podiums. And we can start the game. So today we're mainly going to be working on the game side of things. And so if you have never seen Wheel of Fortune, which I think Wheel of Fortune is in most countries, but still, if you've never seen Wheel of Fortune, basically what happens is it's kind of like Hangman, where we're going to have a bunch of letters that are going to be appearing on the screen, or spaces for letters. You're going to be able to guess a letter, and when you do, it'll get filled in on the board. You're then going to have a chance to guess what the phrase is. If you get it right, then you get points. You get to spin a wheel. We're not going to be doing a wheel, but if you get it wrong, we pass it on to the next person. And as long as you keep guessing letters that are in the word, you can keep going. So if you can keep guessing more letters, but as soon as you mess up, you're going to have to give another person a chance.
Question from chat. You can't see chat, right? Or
no, I can't.
Okay. So 2 things from chat. 1, Unsigned Arjuna says we need a theme song. Correct. And 2, they ask, who are we playing as?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. So I hadn't really decided how to do that. I was thinking maybe we would do a character select, but I don't want to do that today because I want to do the main game thing. So I think for now we're just going to be playing as B because B is first. Yeah, but hopefully we'll do a character select at some point. I don't want this to be a 10,000 part stream, but yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is on our game board here, we're going to be laying out some blanks. So let's go ahead and do that. Before we do that, though, I'm going to take our wonderful code that calls our opening cutscene. I'm going to remove it. And instead, I'm just going to call this function, which is move behind podiums. So now the opening cutscene will not play, but our contestants will move into place. And we can use this while we're debugging our code so that we don't have to watch that whole cutscene every time. Okay. All right. So let's start by defining some potential phrases that we could have. So I'm going to go ahead and let's make a text list. What are you doing, Otto? He's attacking the window.
Right at work.
There's probably a bug out there.
Unsigned Hardino asks if we are streaming tomorrow because it is Veterans Day. We don't have that off, so I think we probably are.
Yeah, we'll be here. Okay, so we just need some common phrases. So typically in Wheel of Fortune, you have a category and a thing, and the category is kind of like a hint as to what this thing could possibly be. And we might decide to do that. But for now, let's just come up with some phrases to start. So let's do do you want to do like idioms?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Those are the ones that I always find the hardest on Price is Right. But I mean on
Price is Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do the first one. It's gonna be cool at whoops, I have caps lock on. As a cucumber. That's not how you spell that.
In lowercase.
Yeah, let me do uppercase. Sorry, I'm typing right now on a ergonomic keyboard that I'm not used to using, so I am slower than I even usually am at typing. All right, Shannon.
Like a house on fire.
Like a house on fire. All right, my turn. Easy as pie.
Sorry, all the ones I can think of, I think, are too long. Smooth as silk.
Sure. All right. Okay, we got 4. So we'll just go with these for now, and we'll probably try to come up with some more later. But for now, let's use these. And we want to go ahead and make a function that is going to decide on one of these for us to do. So let's go ahead and say show next. I still have caps lock on. Show next puzzle. So we're going to make a variable which is going to be called like current puzzle, I think. And we want to basically just choose a random puzzle for us to do. So we're going to go into arrays. We're going to do a get random value from. We're going to make this our text list. And we probably want to remove this from the array. So let's go ahead and just do remove value at, make this text list, and then do a find index of our current puzzle. So that'll remove it from our list. Okay, so we've got a puzzle. Well, we don't yet because I'm not calling this function, but let's go ahead and do that. Hey, that was not, I did not forget.
Okay.
I misspoke. I did not forget.
Game ran, but all right. We'll let it.
All I did was misspeak. Okay. If you want, you can give me a quarter, but I'm taking this up with the quartermaster. I think the penalty for giving a quarter an error should not be that the other person loses the quarter. It should be that you gain like 2 quarters.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
So today's about. Sorry.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, I just wanted to see if we were about, any kind of lying or deception, but no, I don't think so. We're about counting perfectly spaced numbers on the clocks, catastronauts in space, dogs named Tapioca, the do's and the don'ts. Does and the don'ts? Vivian going off on secret missions, very secret, coding, being variable happy, focusing on sitting, and libraries.
Pretty good. I mean, the list is always good. We're about good stuff. Yeah, Vivian's mission today is super secret. We don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna create a bunch of like blanks. And I'm not really sure which font I'm gonna be using. Probably try to use the small font. So the small font is 5 by 5. So I'm gonna make this blank 7 wide. And 7 tall. And let's go ahead and just put a blank down here. And we're going to put this on our board. So right now we are just creating a bunch of them, but they're all on top of each other. So we're going to make a couple variables now. We're going to make a top. We're going to set top to be something. Let's see. What do you think the top of this is?
40?
Let's do 40. 45. Let's do 45. Okay, and we're going to make another variable, which is going to be left. We're going to make this one 10. Hey, Otto. Otto really wants to jump in my lap, but I put on flea stuff on him today, so he can't jump in my lap.
Oh,
it's so sad. We're going to put this up here and up here. Okay, so with all of our sprites, what we want to do basically is we're going to set the left and the top to be whatever the current left and top is. And then we are going to change our left and top depending on how far we've gone. So let's see.
Gideon says, sad cat, frowny face.
Yeah, he'll be okay. I'll pet him twice as much tomorrow.
Aw.
Okay, so if we start out with this, we can just go ahead and do change left by, and then do, I don't know. So we made him 7 wide, so I'm going to change it by 8.
And Unset Narduna says, you're petting him on stream, right?
What? Oh, I'll pet him on stream tomorrow. Sure.
Yeah.
Hear that, Otto?
It's a superstar.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I did text list here. This should actually be here, this length of array business. Get a length of text. Make this current puzzle. All right, cool. There we go. So you can see we got a nice little thing. One thing we're not doing though right now is we are not skipping spaces, which we want to do. So we're going to go ahead and put in an if here. We're going to go into text and do a car from block. Do a little bit of logic right here to do an equals. We're going to say car from current puzzle at index equals, and then we're going to put in a string that's just 1 character long, and it's going to be space. So if it equals space, what we want to do is, I guess, let's just do it not equal space. And we'll put all of this temp sprite stuff in here. All right, there we go. So we can already see what we've got. This is cool as a cucumber, I think. Yeah, it's got to be. Okay, but obviously we don't want it like this. We want to make sure that we are like wrapping, and we want to make sure that, you know, we're not going off the edge like we are right now. So to make that happen, I think what we want to do is, what's the best way?
I have a way.
Yeah, what is it?
Just put like a slash in the string where you want it to line break. And then when you hit that character, go to the next line.
Interesting. I like the way you think. Okay, so what is the number of characters that we need to break at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can have 9 characters. So
you want to break whole words, right? Or you don't?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just counting so that we know we're doing it right. Right. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we can actually fit most of this word on here. So we're going to put the slash right here, like that. And that is going to be where our line break is. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. So make this one a slash, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, make that a slash, and there we go. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we know it's up here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, there we go. Okay, so we got those broken up now. So let's go ahead. We're gonna add an else if to this. And oh, sorry, no, we don't want to do that. Okay. We'll put this in the else if. We'll put all this code in the else if. And then we want the else to the main one to be if it equals slash. And we'll say that if it does, we're going to set our we're going to set our left back to the first value. And we want to change our top by 8 is probably good.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go ahead. We're going to tweak these just a little bit because just looking at it, I think we have a little bit more space we could be using.
Yeah.
7. Oh, right. We're doing this change left by 8 down here. We don't want to do that. So we can go into loops and get a continue and put our continue right here. So that'll make it so that it won't execute this code if we are continuing. Wait, why is it still over?
10. It says 10 in the if statement.
Oh, right. I changed it, but I didn't change it in the if statement.
Yeah. I think it could even, or I don't know. Could it go higher up? It is pretty nicely centered, though.
Yeah.
2-line.
I think it should go higher up.
Good. Okay.
No, I think this one should be higher up. So we'll make this 40.
Nice. I like this.
There you go. Yeah, all right. This is working pretty well. Way to dodge a problem, Shannon.
Best way to solve a problem is to decide not to have it.
Exactly. Okay. And now it's time. We need an extension to do this. And it's just a shame that Vivian's not here. But Shannon, do you know what time it is?
It's time for
Arcade.
Sprite.
Data. Yeah. Feels dumber when it's only 2 people.
As opposed to normally where it feels incredibly.
It feels super cool when we do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying. Wait, Shannon, are you also on the team Stop Doing Arcade Sprite Data chant?
I'm not. I'm astonished that Vivian is, but I love arcade sprite data. I don't think it's necessarily something you would term cool.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Uncenteredness says that we could count the number of slashes and do the vertical position off of that to center it.
Yeah, that would be a lot more work. So I'm not going to do that today, but that is the right way to do it.
Yes, it would work.
Yes. Okay, so I want to store the letter for each of these guys on our sprite. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this letter right here. And so the idea is we're going to make a function that's going to be reveal letter. And it's going to go to all of our sprites, see if that letter exists. And if it is, it's going to put the letter on the image. So let's try. I'm going to go ahead and make a function now called going to be the letter. Whoops. All right, and we are now going to loop over all of our sprites of kind. Well, they're kind player right now, so let's make a new kind. Link. What am I looking for? There it is. All right, so for each of these guys, we just want to check what letter they have stored on them. So we're going to go back to sprites and get that sprite data, but the get one, this one right here, going to do an equals. And now we're going to make the letter. So I think the easiest way to do this is, there's two ways we could do this. One, we could add Pelly's extension, which, could you look that up? Because I think that is probably the best way to do it.
Joey's in chat. Joey, do you know it? I will look in Pelly's GitHub, I guess, but this is not one that I know the search term is for. Let's see.
All right. Well, here's a quarter opportunity. Pelican slash, I know it's something weird is the thing. I can only lose at most 1/4 for this, right?
Yeah, correct.
Image. No. It's like image, print, text. Yeah.
I think I found it. Oh yeah, Joey also found it. Arcade image text.
All right. Give me a quarter.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what this extension that we don't use very often, but we should really add to Sprite Utils does is it lets you print some text to an image. So if I go into here into the image category, we'll see that there is now a thing for doing that. Where is it?
You should add that to Sprite Utils.
Yeah. Get on it, Joey. Don't tell me you accept PRs. I don't want to hear it.
Unsigned Arduino also says you can't have arcade text sprite and arcade image text together for some reason.
Is that true?
They put a question mark at the end, but I don't know.
No, that might be true. If so, it's well, we can again fix it by putting it into our Sprite Utils. Everybody, tell Joey how much you would love him to do that. I'm just gonna go do that. Okay, so we're gonna be printing this letter on our blank, and we want to print it centered at y equals, and I think this is the top. I think we're gonna do it at like y equals, well, no, let's just do 0. That's probably fine. And we'll set the color to be not red. It's a little intense. Just purple. And let's go ahead and test this out. I'm gonna go into our on start. I'm gonna go into functions, call reveal letter, and we're going to reveal E. Look at that.
Nice.
All right, the E's too big. Okay, so how can we fix this? I guess we'll have to just make our blank a little bit bigger. So we're gonna add 2 to the height. So we'll make this 9, and we'll move our blank down.
Does this image text not let you specify font size?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, all right.
We're gonna go to where we're changing our top by, and we're gonna change this to 10. There we
Nice.
go. All right.
Looks
Yeah,
really
no
good.
problem.
No problems ever.
Yeah. All right, so there's another thing we need to do now, which is we want to know which letters we've guessed. So by the way, I don't want to use, one way we could guess letters, the easiest way we could guess letters is inside of game, there's this really nice thing that is ask for string. And you can go ahead and you can go into here and you can put in a max length and set it to 1, and then they will give you a character. You might have to check to see if it's a number or something, but I don't want to do it that way. I want to have a nice little interface for doing this, and I want you to only be able to guess letters that have not been guessed.
Oh.
Okay. So we're going to make a little thing for it, and I don't think it's actually going to be that bad. That's the reason I'm saying that we'll do this. But those are famous last words, so we'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to get rid of this ask for string. And we need to keep track of which letters have been guessed. So inside of this reveal letter, well, I guess what I'm going to do is...
sorry to interrupt your flow,
but yeah, go ahead.
Untitled says, wow, Richard is taking the right way, in reference to how you're implementing the guest character.
Thank you. I am.
And Joey wants to know, is the block request a fully parameterized print text with the XY max width and font?
So yes, XY, well, I don't know if you need to have fonts. It would be nice to have fonts, but yeah. Anyway, okay, so we're doing this printing. We have this guessed letters. So we want to, when we do this reveal letter function, we're going to go ahead and go to our array. We're going to do add value at end. Change this to guessed letters. Where is it? There it is. It's surprising how often I forget the alphabet while doing the stream. Okay, so now we're keeping track of our guest letters, which is nifty. So let's go ahead and make our letter guessing menu. This will be fun. I promise it'll be fun.
Richard loves menus.
I love menus.
The anti-Vivian. If you put Richard and Vivian in a room together, they cancel.
They cancel out. That's why we've never done it. We can't get close to each other. It's like it would destroy like the space-time continuum. So it's really, you know. Okay. So we're gonna go into wait, no, we don't need an extension. We already have this with extension. Sprite utils. We're gonna go to our render on Z index. And we just want this Z index to be like above all of these guys. So I think 5 should do it. And we're going to draw a menu now for our letters. So it's going to be kind of similar to the code we just wrote. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to make an array. So let's go ahead and do an empty array. Well, do we have string from car code?
We have one of the directions. Yeah, nice.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to use this to get all of our characters. So there are 26 letters in the alphabet. So I'm going to do 0 to 25. And what we want to do is first we're going to blank out a section of our screen. So let's go to images and get a fill, not fill picture width. We want to fill rect. There we go. We're going to put our screen in here. And we're just going to put this at, I don't know, some arbitrary like value. Well, let's make a variable for this. So this is going to be letter picker top. And we'll make another one, which is letter picker left. And you might be, hey, Richard, fix that top, but I'm not going to. All right. Okay. So we're going to put in our top, and we're going to put in our left inside of this fill. Also, we do not want this fill inside of this for loop. I don't know why I did that. And we want this width to be, I don't know, we'll just make it like something to have something on the screen right now. I don't know. We'll figure out a good value later. And for some reason, I'm feeling pink for this. There we go. Okay, look. Yeah, we got that. Make this 50. Nice. Okay. So now we're going to print that character onto our screen. So I'm going to go ahead and get this other print. Before I was using print center. This time I'm going to be printing at a specific location. So get that. And I'm going to set this thing to be text from car code. And this is going to be something plus our index. Hey, Shannon.
Yes, I could have been.
All right, well, let's talk about Ascii. Okay, so there's a way that computers represents strings, and it's as numbers. So each letter is a number basically, and they're all kind of put together in an array. That's not entirely true. There's much more complicated things for having like different Unicode characters, and it gets really kind of complicated. But for the first 128 characters, it's just a number, and that includes the English alphabet. So what we want is we want the number for the start of our alphabet in caps, and then we are going to add our index to get the character. And what is it, Shannon?
It's 65.
65.
Monsanto says, is that how you pronounce C-H-A-R?
Yes, I say car. I don't say char because it makes me sound like a Charmander.
It's spelled char. Don't some people say care?
People say care.
Car,
Yeah.
care.
The ones
you,
you hear are,
but I don't know which of us that's in reference to.
yeah, the ones that I've heard are care because character, which sure makes sense, I guess. Char, which not a fan.
It's how it's spelled.
And then car, which makes no sense, but is how I've chosen to say it.
Yes, Monsanto also pronounces it like Charmander. What do you have against Charmanders, Richard? Incredible Pokemon.
Against Charmander, but I am not a Charmander. I am not a Charmander, is the thing.
Joey says you. Probably in response to Char, but maybe in response to you as well, Richard. Joey says
and
care.
I are often on the same page.
Joey says care, though.
Yeah, okay, I don't like that. Okay, all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the letter picker left plus index times, and just, I don't know, we need something that's like the width of our thing, so I'm just going to do 8, because I think that'll space them out nicely. Oh, I put this in the totally wrong place. Okay, wait, I want to get this back. Go ahead and put that there.
Joey wants to clarify that he was saying you to Char and not to your Richard.
All right, we got our
nice.
letters printing out. So yeah, that looks okay. Let's make them wrap around though. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how many columns we can have. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13. That's too many. So we're actually going to make this less wide. We're going to make this 80. Okay, and we're going to do a little bit of fancy math now.
I knew that was 13 because M is the middle letter of the alphabet.
Hey, there you go. Okay, all right, so what do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10. So what we want to do is we want to make it so it splits at 10. So we're going to be using division to do that, division and remainder. So what we want to do is for our x, we are going to make it so that we are using the remainder of the index divided by 10. And what that means is that the x will start repeating as soon as we hit 10. So we're going to see a bunch of nonsense now. Look, we got a bunch of missing no's. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a very clear J at the end there.
There is, yeah. The Q's also coming through pretty nicely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and do our y now. And for our y, what we're going to be doing is, let's see, we're going to just duplicate this. We're going to make this letter picker left be letter picker top. And we're going to be using a division, not just any division though. We're going to be using integer division. So integer division is nifty because it cuts off any decimal point. We don't want any decimal points. And we're going to divide our index by 10. And so this is going to be 0 up until the first one. Up until we hit 10, then it's going to be 1. Until we hit 20, then it's going to be 2. And you can see right there, we now have a fancy, fancy letter picker.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that looks good. I think we need to make it like 2 pixels, well, 1 pixel wider. So we're just going to make this width 81. And then let's make the height set for this. So we're doing by 8 each time. So let's see, it should be like 2 plus 24 plus 2 should be 28. Did I get it right? Yeah, that looks nice.
Looks good. Well, it looks good, except Untitled Chapter says the right way would be to center U through Z.
I don't think I agree with that. And it's not even because I'm trying to get out of work. I think I disagree with that approach. Okay, so we've got our letters being printed out. So now we need a cursor. So to do this, we're just going to have a variable, which is going to be cursor index. And we're going to set our cursor index.
Also suggest, oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Also suggest a white border around.
Oh, around the thing? Yeah, that's a good idea. We can do that right now. So let's go ahead and go to our images. We'll go ahead and get a draw rectangle. I'm going to make this screen. I'm going to go into math and get a minus block and do the letter picker left -1 and the letter picker top -1. And for the width, we need to add 2. So we're going to do 83. And we need to add 2 to our height also. So we're going to make it 30. And we'll make this white. Ta-da!
Nice.
All right, a nice little border. Okay, so we have a cursor index now. It's at 0 right now. And so we want to draw the cursor every time we render. And so we're going to be doing another not fill rectangle. We're going to be doing another, well, I was thinking a rectangle around the letter, but do you think it should just be a rectangle behind the letter?
Ooh, I like that actually. I think it'll be easier to see.
Okay, we'll do it that way then. Okay, so we're going to do a fill rectangle. We're going to put it up here. And we're going to be using our cursor index. So I'm actually going to copy this thing that we're doing right here, this X and Y business. But instead of index, we're going to be using our cursor index. And now for the width and height, we're going to be doing, let's see, it should be 8 by 8, I think. And let's make this yellow just so we can see it. There we go. Okay. So we need to adjust this a little bit and also choose a color that is easier to see. I think what we'll do is we're going to make this white.
That's what Untitled Chapter just suggested also.
Oh, cool. And we're going to, say if the index equals our cursor index, then we're going to print it with a different color. And we're just going to duplicate this because I'm lazy.
Not the right way.
Yeah, and we'll make this pink.
Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah. So we need to tweak this just a little bit because we want to be centered on our letter and not, at the same left. So all we really need to do is we need to go to math. We're going to do a minus, and we're going to take this X business, put it right here, and subtract, I think 2 should be good. Let's see. Is it indeed good? Okay, so let's do -1. We're gonna drop the width by 1, so we're gonna make this 7. And we're going to change this to -1.
Yeah,
nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, that looks good for A. I'm sure it's not going to work super well for another letter, but who cares? Okay, so we need to be able to move this around now. So we're going to be using our buttons to do that. Let's go ahead and go into controller. We're going to go ahead and drag out a few of these. So we're going to need to do right. We're going to need to do left. Those are the easy ones. I'm warning you now. And then we want to do up. And then we want to do down. All right, so for right, all we need to do is we need to add 1 to our cursor index. So let's go ahead and do a set cursor index. And we're going to do our cursor index +1. But we want this to wrap around. So if we go to Z and we do 1, we want to go back to the beginning. So we're going to use the remainder block to do that. So we're going to do the cursor index plus 1.
Antonina says, I think sarcastically, the right way would be to make the cursor blink. I think it's sarcastic because every other letter is capitalized. So that's the vibe.
That's right. Okay, so we now have our right key.
Oh, man.
Let's move. And the left key will go backwards. You might notice that for the left key, I am setting it, I'm doing plus 25, which seems weird. But that actually works in this case because it means that you can, if you add 1 minus the max with remainder, it'll be like, it'll wrap back around. And so I'll leave that as an exercise to the reader, but you can try that out if you want. Another thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take these right and left button things and I'm going to duplicate them and add the repeat because I want that. Now I can hold it, wait for a second, and then woo.
Nice.
Okay, let's do up and down. All right, so when up is pressed, we want to go up. And to do that, we're going to add 13. Let's see, how wide is ours? 10.
10?
It's 10, yeah. So we want to subtract 10 from our cursor index. So I'm going to take our 26 and I'm going to subtract 10 from it. I'm going to make that 16. And now we can do up and it works, except we do not have a perfect number of things, you might notice. So it works whenever we're on the second row and we go up, it works fine. Or whenever we are in a position where, like if I go down to W, I can press up twice and it works fine. But as soon as I hit up on the C, I'm going to end up on S, which is wrong. And that's because we don't have a perfect number of letters here. And the way we're going to fix that is we're going to do this, the remainder of cursor index plus 16 mod 30. Stay with me here. I think this is going to work. And then we're going to say if cursor index is greater than, and we're going to put in a math. I'm going to put in 25. Then we're going to set the cursor index to the cursor index plus 16 mod 26. Okay, I think this is going to work. And I'll explain it as soon as I, like, oh no, whoa, I way broke it, huh? Oh, right, this needs to be 20. Okay, so we're working right there. There we go. All right, so what am I doing here? So we're just like before, what we're doing mod 30, and that's going to let us know, that's going to wrap around as if we had 30 letters. And then we're checking, okay, did I wrap around and now I'm in an invalid location? If I am, then I'm just going to move up again. So I go to Q, you know, I was here. Yeah, I'm glad that worked. I'm pretty sure we've implemented this before on stream, and this is one of those times where like I came up with the solution really fast. And it took us just forever the last time. Okay, we're going to be doing something very similar for down. So let me actually get rid of this down, and we're just going to duplicate this. And we're going to be doing it plus 10. And then just like before, we're going to do plus 10 here. And I think that should work.
Nice.
Oh, no, doesn't work.
Oh.
See, why doesn't that work? Okay, so if I go down here, if I add 10 here, I'm going to be in 28, which is greater than 25. So I'm going to add 10, and that should put me in 8, which is H. Why isn't it doing that, though? Why is it putting me in L? Okay, R is 18, so I press down, and I'm at 28. So I need to add 10 again, which is going to be 38. Mod 26 is equal to, oh, does this need to be mod 30?
Ooh.
There we go.
Ah.
Okay. All right, we figured that out. Now we just make this repeat, and we do a collapse, and the code is gone, and we have a wonderful letter picker. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, I need to refresh.
Wait, what?
We have a thing where if you have a project running for a really long time, it gets really slow.
Oh, it was a perf thing.
Yes, that's what it was.
I see. I just saw your cursor jumping from A to Y and wasn't sure.
No. Yeah. Okay, cool. So hey, check it out. We've got a little letter picker. It didn't even take it. That took us like 15 minutes.
It looks great.
All right. So we got that. Let's go ahead now, and we want to mark out the characters that you cannot choose. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say, let's go back to our drawing function. Let's render on z-index.
You're going to have the cursor skip those characters?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
Yeah.
Then we're going to do an array, and we're going to do a index of. So let's see, find index of. We're going to do a comparison. And so fun little fact, if you have a thing that is not in the array, so if I make this guest letters, and I'm going to take this text from car code, if it's equal to -1, that means it is not in the array. And so I'm going to put this right here, and we're going to print in white. Otherwise, we're going to print in just this, dingier purple. So, oh wait, did I do that backwards? If guest letters find index of text from car code 65 plus index is less than -1, sorry, equals -1. There you go. All right, cool. So now E is like disabled. All right. Now, just to make this, are you checking up on Ollie?
No, sorry. I was telling my brother there's food in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna make this thing showing letter picker, and we're gonna put all of this inside of that. So let's go ahead and go into variables and grab our showing letter picker.
I was looking away, but Unsigned Arduino says you did less than -1 instead of equals -1.
Yes, and yeah, I caught that, but Unsigned Arduino probably caught it faster than I did.
Cool. Sorry.
Okay, so now that we've got this going, we have it inside of here. We can make a function to just set this to be true or set this to be false. I'm not going to bother doing it for all the button events because who really cares if you can move the cursor while it's closed? Whatever. I think what we want to do is we want to start doing a actual loop for making guesses. So let's see, we got about 5 minutes left, so I think we can start doing this, but we're gonna have probably one more stream to wrap this game up. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna make a function which is gonna be called start guess loop. I say one more stream, but this could end up being more streams. We'll see. Okay, so I think what we want to do is we're going to make a thing that's going to be, hey, Hassan.
Yo.
It's Hassan.
Yeah,
Hello. I see the game show continues.
it continues.
Oh, we should make
Okay.
Hassan guess.
Oh, we should. Yeah, Hassan, can you look away for a sec?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just need to call my
minimize the
function.
window. I realized.
Hey.
But...
Yeah. All right, you can look back. You can look back.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to set this showing letter picker to be true. Then we are going to pick something, and we're going to do an on A button press to do our pick. So let's go ahead and do this right here. We're going to say if. We're going to put in our showing letter picker. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do a, let's see, we're going to set showing letter picker to be false. We're going to call reveal letter. And our reveal letter is going to be this text from car code 65 plus, this is going to be our cursor index. We're going to do a start cutscene. And we're going to say, we're going to have Chet say something. So let me go get a Chet saying code. Right here. Pops. All right, we're going to use a text join here, and we're going to say, show me all of the this right here. And then we will call this reveal letter with a pause. Okay, and then after that happens, we're going to go ahead and call start guest sleep. All right, so I think we got it. Let's go ahead and make sure this happens. I'm going to choose Q because that's not in any of our ones. So here's a hint. It's on. All right. Okay. So
Could there be a pause after reveal letter, or is there one in there?
oh, is there a pause after reveal letter? I don't think there is. We probably should. And let's go ahead and move our little thing up so it's not in the way of the board. So we're going to set the top to be like 10, and we're going to set the left to be like 80.
Joey wants a continuation with reactions when the person answers incorrectly, like a face palm or both hands on the side of the head. Like, oh no.
This is my plan, is I'm going to have a little crowd down here, and they're going to be like doing stuff. And, you know, they're going to be saying things, and all of the little characters, when it's their turn, they're going to be like, give me an A. So this might actually end up being a 10 million long stream, but
why is E always?
Oh, because I have it so it's always revealed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so in Wheel of Fortune, they always reveal RSTLNE.
Oh.
So I think I'll probably do that, but all right, Hassan, you're up.
Okay. Give me an A.
Ooh, oh.
Okay. You have an A. Let's see. Give me an O.
Oh.
2 O's? What could that word be? Give me how many guesses do I get before I'm kicked off the show?
You can just guess as many as you want.
Give me an I.
But we're counting, yeah.
Probably not gonna have no. Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Sun's on a roll.
Yep.
Yeah, guessing vowels first. I'm still having a hard time thinking about what the word could be.
These are all
Yeah, it's
idioms, by the way.
Huh?
These are all idioms.
Oh. Oh yeah, I don't know if that helps. You just to get all the vowels, excluding Y. Probably no use. I won't be that lucky. Give me an N. Dang.
The streak ends.
I know. Oh man, I'm just guessing randomly, unfortunately. B. No. No.
So you might have remembered that I say they give you RSTLNE.
Hey,
So
Richard, you have to let Hassan.
They give you.
No.
What do you mean? Give you?
Backseat.
Oh, in Wheel of Fortune, they give you the letters RSTLNE because those are so common that it gives you a start.
Oh, can you give me RST? Hey. So as sign.
Something happened with the R. Oh no.
I must have
okay.
missed it.
H.
Ooh, I like this one.
Ooh, smooth as silk.
All right.
Ding, 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 ding.
We have a winner.
Hey.
All right. So it's 2 o'clock, so we got to go. But the plans for this game that we have in the future are we're going to have our other contestants playing against you. They're going to have little fun reactions and personalities and stuff. And we're going to have points that go up and go down. We might even make it so you have to buy a vowel because that's what you have to do in Wheel of Fortune. And we're going to make Chet have just a ton more personality, probably move around. You know, I mean, he's already got the hair in the blue mock turtleneck, but all right. Anyway, I'm Richard, at Richard on the MakeCode forum. Thank you for tuning in today.
I'm Hassan at Hassan on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Shannon, at Shannon on the MakeCode forum.